one this morning. Red hot yesterday and today. Anyway, I've been given a job with a transporter. Roof don't work. What's it? The external diesel heater don't work. And there's other bits and pieces that don't work on it as well. Also, I've got an ECU fault, but that I'm hoping to get resolved on Monday. But I thought I'd have a look at this because these are about 380 quid. It's just this is the control panel, and you get all your buttons and your menus and pressing it. And obviously this has been pressed a few times. Obviously someone's been in here before. And when I was sitting with the customer, I was watching him, and he's saying it didn't work, and then the next minute I noticed he pressed it really hard and then it came back to life. So I thought, oh, hold on, that sounds as though we got something we could repair. Could everything work? Don't know about the roof might be a totally different thing, and we'll have to worry about that after we get this going first. So what I did is I took it apart, which is just 4 little connectors. Just pull it out, and then obviously you've got to take the ribbons out, and with the ribbons you've got to pull these back, and then when you put it back in again, you put them in, and then you push those and it clips in and holds both your ribbons. So the one thing is what I wanted to look at, and I was looking at some of these joints. These joints don't look very good at all. I mean, they're very grey. Let's have a little look, see if we can have a little look at what's going on. What the hell are we looking at? I need to get more. There. There they are. So let's see if we can get a little bit of a different one. And I found that one there needs a little of attention. As you can see, we got a little bit of a water joint on there. That one there did sit, and this one here has got sort of like a small fracture going round it. A little small fracture around that one as well. That one looks alright. That one there is also, can you see the little fracture that's going around there and all? And there's a little one there, and I found a couple on the other ones as well. When you get in deep, see that? But I'm going to do the whole lot. I'm just going to reflash all the solder joints. I don't know what the hell that is there, but obviously it's been reworked at some point. Yeah, they don't look too bad, but that one there has definitely got cracks around there, and it's got. Well, I don't think it's been soldered on properly. God knows what happened there. And then you have a look at these. Where are they? I don't know if let's have a look at these. See if we can get a better. I'm going to reflash that one there. Don't look too tasty. That one there looks as though it's got a little bit of a fracture around there as well. So what I'm going to do is resolder all the big ones up, and I'm going to take it apart, take all these apart and clean the switches out, and see if we can repair it. I mean, it's only going to be an hour, and just mucking about. Something to do in this steaming hot weather. Right, well, let me take it apart and we'll have a look.
So she's finding them some with voltage or C, and that she's not.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the buttons on here and see if that, because obviously some of the buttons when you're actually pressing them don't actually work. So what we're going to do is have a little look. Oh, excuse me. And just have a look at the buttons and make sure that that one don't look very good, and that one don't look very good. Possible. Yeah, possibilities. There's definitely one there, so have a look at the other side. Definitely have a look at the other side. If you want to, let's just have a. What we'll do is we'll see if we can find. Yeah, they're looking a little crusty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reflash those, and this very small thing here, I'm going to clean that. I've got some electrical cleaner, and we will clean that inside in there. So if there's any dust or anything like that, just give it a quick press, turn it around, and yeah, clean it up inside, and then we can it's only just solvent anyhow, it's not going to harm anything, so it's just going to clean the little switch inside. I'll also clean this stuff up here, and then what we'll do is I'm going to resolder all those switches back in again as well, because I don't like the look of those. Right, let's get to the next bit. Okay, I've got the main board out here. Be careful when you're pulling it out of here, because you've got the pins, you don't want to bend them, so it's got to come up straight on there. But I've checked all these. I can see no cracks or anything. As I say, the board was working. It was only when he pushed it harder. So what I believe the problem is these pins here, which is those ones I showed you there, have actually cracked and not making a proper connection. Everything else in here, as I say, it worked. And if any of these components had failed, then it wouldn't work at all. So fan works, and very small, tiny. Right, I'm just going to give this a quick clean over as well, and I'm going to put it back together again. Just as I say, it's only solvent, it's not going to harm it, just in case there's any water dew or stuff like that, which it was quite clean, to be honest. Right, so time to put that back, and it just slides carefully back in here. You'll know if it don't go in, because you'll feel the pins bending, and then you'll think, oh, I'm in a whole world of pain. Make sure your pins are all going in straight, because they're tiny, and then make sure she's home, and then there's 3 screws that hold it in, and that. So all we got to do is solder them up, put this back together again after we've soldered those things up, and I think we'll be good to go. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do some reflashing of the solder joints, then put it all back together again. So there's the board, and there's the little ones we're going to put back together again. As my eyesight's getting bad, I've got the old magnifying glass as well. So we need a little bit of flux. Just enough on there, and hopefully we can just okay, we've reflashed everything over, so they look pretty good now. Look clean, tidy. All I've got to do now is clean the flux off, put it back together again. Okay, just a burst solvent which cleans the flux up. Just takes it all, just gives it a nice clean. See what we've yeah, they look a lot better. They look a lot better. Right, I'm happy with that. Right, so when you put these back, you've got the ribbons. Right, hopefully this is easier. Right, and there's the two ribbons in. So just pull it down, take your time, slide it in, and then just push it back together again. And that looks pretty good. Looks like it's exactly where it was when it first went in. Right. If it's not, we'll take it apart again, but I don't think so. It went all the way home and when I pushed it in. So let's put it back in there and get it back together again. So you've got to be careful, real careful. If I known how far I was going, I probably wouldn't have taken them ribbons out. Right, they're all the way home. It's got to be real. I mean, they're fairly strong. Just a little nip up. As soon as you feel it's tight, just give it a little, just a pinch. Right, there we go. So that's our bits all been reflashed, all soldered up. Right, proof's in the pudding when we put it back together again. But I think we'll be okay. And all we have to do, just click it back together again. And there we go. That's the part number if anyone wants to know which one we were doing. But it goes on the transporter. It does the roof, it does all the heating, it does all the, it's multifunction control unit. Okay, so if you like that little one, fancy subscribing watching this, Wally, then we'll go from there. And I'll put some more up. Got a few more ideas. I'm starting to get different jobs through now. Right, you lot have a good day. Cheers, bye.